The World Wrestling Federation superstars Meet Kathy Lee Gifford will not be seen at this time, in order that we may bring you the following program, which also should never have been introduced.
Hey, open up!
Man, why does this always happen to us when we come to rehearse for our show? Open up!
No kidding. If we don't get inside soon, we'll miss the premiere episode of our own show. Hey,
open up!
Kids, well, what seems to be the problem?
Hey, Mr. Gulley. Thank goodness you're here. Our premiere show is about to start and we don't have the keys to get into the studio.
Yeah, can you please let us in?
Oh, sure. I have the key right here. Let me see. Here we go.
We only have a few minutes till showtime. Go, go!
Okay, Eric. Thanks again, Mr. Gulley.
Thanks, Mr. Gulley.
Those kids are great.
Who let them in here? Who did it?
Well, what? Are you talking about the kids?
No, I'm talking about the little brats that just walked through this door.
Well, sir, I let them in. They said they had a show to do.
You idiot! You numbskull! I locked the door so they couldn't get in. Now I have to spend the rest of the day with them. Oh, that's it. You're coming with me. I have a job for you.
Sorry, the number you have dialed is not in service at this time.
Just look at this ugly set. My father will not stand for this.
Put a sock in it, Beth. All Dad cares about is that you're out of his hair.
Settle down, guys. It's our premiere episode, and we have to start off on a good note.
Kevin's right. You only get one chance to make a good first impression.
Who cares about impressions? We have to figure out a way to get back at Buzz for locking us out of the studio.
Yeah.
You, was saying, Eric?
I was just complimenting you on your lovely choice of orange for the set, sir.
That's what I thought you said. Anyway, I wanted to introduce you leeches to my new personal slave, Jeeves.
Jeeves? Buzz, have you flipped your lid? We all know that's Mr. Gulley.
Wrong. It used to be Mr. Gulley. However, after he let you kids in, I decided to give him an even worse job than his already horrible janitor's job. He's now my personal lackey. Jeeves, go fetch me some coffee.
Yes, my lord.
How embarrassing.
We'll talk about this later, but right now we have more important issues. This is our first episode, and we don't know what to do.
Yeah, Buzz, you're the stage director. Direct us.
You guys have scripts, right?
Yeah?
Then go to the sets and read the lines. And if I see you kids screw up once, you will be replaced faster than you can say the secret phrase of the week.
Oh no, you're threatening us with gloop already? Why did I wear my best blouse?
That's right. Now get to work. We're not paying you to stand here.
Oh, my dear Beth, welcome to my wonderful scientific laboratory. I'm Dr. Probue, and I'll be your mad scientist for the evening.
I don't remember reading anything about this in my contract.
This is my assistant, Francula.
Does he talk or does he just sit there and grin?
Ah, don't worry, my dear. What Francula lacks in personality, he makes up for in sheer evil.
What did I do? This isn't fair. This is only my first day on the job.
I know it is, Beth, but like my great uncle Dr. Stickum said, there is no time like the present when it comes to transplanting the brains of a girl named Beth into my pal Francula.
Your great uncle told you that?
Well, not exactly, but if he were in this situation, he would be saying that right now. So hold on, this won't hurt a bit.
Live from the Megamix Studios in Austin, Texas, it's time for the world's favorite game show, Prize Ball. And here is your host, the man who would trade in his firstborn for a shiny quarter, Wink Smiley.
Thank you, Johnny. Well, folks, welcome to another edition of Prize Ball, the show that gives you 3 strikes or you're out. Now, as you know, we here at Prize Ball ask our contestants 3 questions, and if they correctly answer all 3, they will win our grand prize of the day. Now, Johnny, who's our first contestant?
Well, Wink, he's 11 years old. He's addicted to Pokemon, and his sister Beth once tried to flush him down the toilet. Here he is, Samuel St. Martin.
Welcome, Samuel.
Hi, Wink.
Well, Sam, let's get right into the questions, shall we?
I'm ready.
First question. Who was the first president of the United States?
That would be George Washington.
Correct. Second question. What is the largest river in the United States?
The largest river in the United States would be the Mississippi River.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Right again. Now, the last question to win our grand prize. What is the airspeed velocity of an African swallow? Oh, I'm sorry. Better luck next time. No one goes home a loser from Prize Ball. Since you didn't get the third question right, you've won a bucket's worth of Phlegm's soup du jour.
A bucket's worth?
That's right. We can't afford to give our bucket away, though, so here you go. Yummy tomato. Anyway, as our consolation prize, you will also receive, that's right, this autographed lint from our announcer Johnny Wood's pants pocket. Wow! Join us next time when we play another exciting edition of Prize Ball. Hey, Johnny, get some bowls. I think I can still wring out some of the soup out of his shirt. Thank God the day is almost half over. I don't think this day could be going any worse.
You think you've had it rough? I still have tomato soup coming out of my ears.
Hey, kids.
Hey, Mr. Gulley. I see Buzz still has you dressing like a butler.
Shh. Don't let Mr. Hop hear you call me Mr. Gulley. He said that everyone should call me Jeeves from now on.
Jeez. Buzz has you brainwashed. You really think you're his butler?
Well, if I don't do what he says, he told me that I would be fired. And I'm too old to look for a new job. I've been here for 25 years.
Jeeves! Where is my blasted coffee? Don't make me mad!
Coming, sir.
Goodbye, kids.
Something has to be done about this.
In this corner, weighing 400 pounds with a record of 143 and 0, Crusher Willis.
Eric, these seats are great. I can't believe your uncle is a professional wrestler.
Yeah, well, I sort of lied to you guys earlier. He doesn't have a sparkling win-loss record. In fact, this is his first match. Look, there he is now.
And in this corner, the challenger. Weighing in at 160 pounds, in his wrestling debut, a man they call Anorexic Andy.
Jeez, Eric, your uncle sure does look small compared to that other guy.
Ew, look at the cellulite on that man. He should definitely hook up with my family's plastic surgeon.
Oh, you guys have it all wrong. My uncle might be small on the outside, but on the inside, he's a raging inferno of guts and courage. He's a giant among men, a man among boys,
Wow, that was fast.
Oh, cool. Eric, I didn't know your uncle could tie his arms in a pretzel like that. That's awesome.
Ladies and gentlemen, is there a doctor in the house?
This online show is not what I expected at all. I thought we would have glorious sets. I thought we would have cool scripts.
Well, there are plenty of awesome sets and scripts in this building. Unfortunately, they're in other studios.
Well, I thought, at the very least, that we could have a place to eat lunch that didn't look like something I stepped on the last time I went to the zoo.
Hey, what do you kids want today? Today's special is Phlegm's meatloaf a la king.
Well, what do you recommend?
Well, based on the stains on his shirt, I think he recommends just about everything.
Yeah, laugh it up, wise guy. I've been cooking at this studio before you were even born.
Wow, you've been here that long?
Sure have. I've seen the likes of Webster, Natalie from The Facts of Life, Parker Lewis, and even Jonathan from Who's the Boss.
Goodness, I remember all those kids, but I haven't seen them in years.
Who do you think's in the meatloaf?
Little brat, you'll pay for that.
Now that I'm feeling nauseous from lunch, we have to go straight to our daily tutoring session. Yuck.
I thought that by agreeing to do this show, I was getting out of school for good. Now they expect me to actually learn?
Hey guys, I heard this teacher is a really strict disciplinarian.
Oh great, just what I need.
Sit down, kids. I've been expecting you. My name, as you can see on the board, is Mr. Hofstetter, and I am your station-appointed tutor. Now, before we get started on today's lesson, let's all go around and introduce ourselves to everyone. You go first.
Okay. I'm Samuel, and I'm 11 years old.
I'm Beth, I'm 14, and Sam is my brother.
My name is Kevin Jeremy. I'm 16 years old, and I want to be a sportscaster when I grow up.
Hello, I'm Tracy. I'm 14, and I'm from Miami, Florida.
I'm Eric. I'm 15, and I hate school.
And I'm Mr. Hofstetter. I'm 52 years old, and I live with my mother. Is there something wrong with that?
Well, from where I come from, we have a name for people like you.
Oh, yeah? What's that?
Losers.
That's it. You're going straight to detention. I'm sure you'll have a great time with Principal Conklin.
Ouch, let go!
Here, Harold. I hope you have a lot planned for this troublemaker.
Hello, Eric.
Don't go away! Help this get online. We'll be right back.
Hello, Eric. I'm Mr. Conklin. I'm the so-called principal of this station's tutoring school. I don't like wisecracks.
I certainly don't like having to babysit kids like you.
Now, I want you to write out, Mr. Hofstetter's mother is a saint.
1,000 times with this dull pencil. After that, I want you to...
This day couldn't get any worse.
Young lady, is that how you enter the door of your principal?
What happened, Beth?
Well, Mr. Hofstetter started quizzing us on math problems. I messed up on the first question.
Hey, Beth, that's a good look for you. Nothing goes better with a Christian Dior blouse than gloop.
Shut up, Eric.
Oh, no. What do you want now?
Buzz, how dare you gloop me like that? My parents got me this blouse in Paris, and now it's ruined thanks to your stupid phrase of the week.
Hey, Missy, take it up with the complaint department. I think it's stall number 1 in the faculty bathroom.
I'm not kidding around, Buzz. I want you to pay for a new blouse.
Listen, kid, it's not my fault that you're stupid enough to get glooped.
Well, I'm taking this straight to the station owner.
Wait!
Come in.
Hello, Mr. Skinflint. I'm Beth St. Martin. I work on your online show, How This Get Online. During today's show, my blouse was ruined thanks to your company. I demand satisfaction or my father will summon his lawyers on you immediately.
Sir, I can explain everything. You know how we wanted to implement that phrase of the week to our online show to make the show messier? Well, she said the phrase, and she got it.
Yes, the phrase. Well, little girl, if you want to pursue this issue anymore, I suggest you take it over to Studio 14, where our show, The Courtroom, is taped. Until then, get out of my office.
Fine.
Mr. Hoff, I suggest you win in the courtroom. A loss for this station to a little girl is an outrage. If you lose, consider yourself unemployed.
Yes, sir!
The litigants for the next case are now entering the courtroom. Here is the plaintiff. She claims the defendant's company purposely ruined her new blouse with gloop. She's suing for $5,000 for negligence on behalf of Megamix Production. Here is the defendant, Mr. Buzz Hoff. He says that the gloop is part of the show that the plaintiff tried out for, and he says that because of her lifelong binding contract, she will continue to be glooped. He has filed a countersuit for $5,000 for emotional distress. Instead of taking the law into their own hands, they have brought them here, the courtroom.
Now, Miss St. Martin, you claim that Mr. Hoff intentionally glooped you on the set of your new online series on purpose?
Yes, sir. It's my first day, and Mr. Hoff decided to implement his phrase of the week into the show. The only problem is that the phrase triggers gloop to be dropped on our heads, as you can see.
Oh, cry me a river. You're bound to your contract, Missy.
Order! Now, Miss St. Martin, what exactly is this phrase?
Well, I can't really say it here, sir.
Now, little girl, tell me the phrase now. It's important for the sake of the trial.
Can I write it down for you?
Well, okay. Now let's take a look at this here. It says, I messed up. My judgment is for the defendant. Mr. Hoff wins $5,000 in his countersuit. Court dismissed.
No!
Okay, Miss Kleinsmith. 3, 2... little girl, what are you doing?
I'm following the script. The script says that I'm in the electric chair.
Well, I know that. You must be new here. When I count down from 3, you're supposed to stop me at 1. Then I say some version of, what is it this time? And then you trick me with your excuse so you can get out of the chair and regain your freedom.
Oh, I see. Well, yeah, I'm new here. I had no idea. Hey, why don't we switch positions and you can show me how it's done?
Oh, okay. That sounds fair. Now, I'll show you what would have happened if you wouldn't have stopped me. Count down to 1, then press that large red button.
Sir, not again. Remember the last time you demonstrated this to a new kid? You had griddle marks on your rear for weeks.
Keep quiet, Lynch. I didn't get this job because I was an idiot.
Okay, you ready, sir?
Yes, on with it already.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, kids, the studio has decided in order to spice up the broadcast even more, we will add Yeah Right sketches.
Yeah, right sketches. What are those?
Well, Kevin, these sketches are basically opposite to real life. When you watch these next sketches, you'll say to yourself, yeah, right. Hence the name.
So, what you're saying is that these sketches sort of allow us to get back at mean adults like yourself.
As much as it makes my blood boil, you're exactly right. In fact, they start right now.
All right, Buzz. You'll find a toothbrush and cleaner under the bathroom sink. Latrine duty starts right now.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
These kids and that Scooby-Doo, they're so smart.
Dad, would you shut up?
Yeah, we're trying to do our homework over here. With Mom in our room listening to my Backstreet Boys CD and you down here watching Scooby-Doo, we can't get our calculus assignment done.
Calculus schmalculus, that'll do you absolutely no good in the future. However, this Shaggy character can teach you a lot about how to go about solving any future problems that you may have in life.
You want us to learn from Shaggy? All that guy cares about is eating and goofing off. That's so far from real life, it's not even funny.
Yeah, we want to make you proud and attend a prestigious school like Harvard or Yale. How are we supposed to do that with you constantly watching the Cartoon Network?
Oh, you want to make me and your mother proud, huh? Then put down those pencils and books and come over here and plop down in front of the television. Pokemon comes on next, and God knows how many life's lessons you'll pick up on in this week's episode.
Whatever, Dad. We're studying.
What I wouldn't give to trade in my gene pool at the door of life.
Oh, my life couldn't get any more boring. I could have went into the family business and become a mortician, but instead, stupid me, I took the mad scientistical studies courses at my local community college. Why me?
What are you talking about, Dr. Proview? You have a great job. Do you have any other friends that have the option of transplanting kids' brains into big, clumsy monsters?
No, I'm the only one that has that kind of gig.
You see, you just don't realize how lucky you are.
I guess you have a point. I should try to be more positive about my life.
Exactly. Now fire up Frankula's electrodes over here and get to moving. I'm getting sick and tired of having a fully functioning brain.
Yes, sir. I'll get right on that.
That's the spirit.
Ouch, my tooth. I broke my tooth on Flem's food.
It's okay, Sam. When Daddy hears about this, his lawyers will make sure this production company gets it good.
What a great week! I get my own personal butler. I won $5,000 from you, and now the show is almost over. Can't ask for much more than that.
That's what you think. Poor Samurai broke his tooth on Flem's food, which is part of the studio. My father's lawyers will have a field day in court with this.
What? His tooth? That blasted Flem? This always happens.
Let's call Dad now.
In a second, Sam. First, I think we'll go meet with Mr. Skinflint about this.
No. Wait, let's, Oh, this is going to hurt. Let's settle out of court. If Skinflint hears about 2 lawsuits in one show, he'll make me the new janitor.
Well, you can start by giving me my money back.
I knew that this was too good to be true. Here.
And give Mr. Gulley his old job back.
No. Now that is asking for too much. Okay. Gulley is janitor again.
Oh, yeah.
I lose the money and Jeeves in less than 1 minute. Where is the justice?
For everyone at home, thanks for joining us for the first episode of How This Get Online. Buzz, do you have any final thoughts?
Yeah. Would you never come back again? It's because of you that this show continues to ruin the internet. Please don't come back.
See you next week.
How This Get Online has been a first-time production. That's funny. This has been the first time I've been this sick of a show in a long time.
And I can't believe Buzz actually believed that you broke your tooth. Good job, Sam.
It was nothing.
Well, even though you annoyed the heck out of me, you still did a good job. Dinner's on me. Eat up.
Ouch, my tooth.
Oh, no.